Hey y'all, I'm Paula Deen. Tack down your tablecloths, tie on your bib, and grab the wet naps because it's barbecue time today, Southern style. You know, growing up in Georgia, I've been reared on our local Southern barbecue. And for the past 15 years, my boys and I have been serving Southern cooking at our restaurant, The Lady and Sons in Savannah. Now, I've heard that there's a whole South out there battling to have the best barbecue. And while they're all arguing, I think I'm just going to hit the road for my own tasting tour and learn a few tricks of the trade from the grill masters. You know, it's something I've always wanted to do. Y'all may have heard of the South referred to as the barbecue belt, but one thing's for sure, after I'm done with my Southern sauce sampling, I'm gonna have to loosen up my belt, but it's gonna be worth it. So y'all pack up your pickup, throw away the maps, and just watch for those road signs. Cause we're fixing to head south where the sauce keeps getting sweeter. So y'all jump in, it's time to go. Now, whether you like your barbecue basted or browned, sizzled or seared, we're going to hit the road for the mother of all barbecue events in Memphis, Tennessee, home of Elvis, and where everyone agrees, pork is king. But where's the beef, you're asking? Don't you worry, we're off to the Lone Star State, where bigger is better and where barbecue means brisket. And then we're going to have to hold on to our horses because Kentucky and the Derby is up next. We're going to roll up our sleeves for a barbecue stew they call burgoo. Then we're going to breeze through Alabama where they add my favorite condiment to their signature sauce, mayonnaise. And before we head home to my own backyard and get to cooking with my sons, we'll cross the border for a pit stop in my hometown. So let's hit the road, y'all. Hey, guys.
Hey, Mom.
Y'all got me all ready?
You ready? All ready to go.
Bags are packed.
You excited?
Oh, gosh, I can't hardly wait.
You hungry?
I am going to have some of the finest barbecue.
Be safe, okay?
Y'all be sweet.
All right.
I love y'all.
Love
Take
you
care of
too.
the restaurant.
All right.
And Mama's going to eat pig.
All right.
Awesome.
I'll think about you while I'm wrapping my lips around the pig.
I know you will.
Pigs don't stand a chance.
We going back to work, Jamie?
Let's go fishing. All right.
I can almost smell the barbecue smoke drifting through the air already. So it's time to hit the road and head to the home of rock and roll, Tennessee. You know, there's two things that really say Memphis. That's Graceland and barbecue. And I heard the king liked his burgers burnt and his sauce sweet. But y'all know what? It just could have been that rub that got him all shook up. The competition in the music industry plays such a big role in the history of this town. Memphis is also known for its competition of flavors, and I'm here in Memphis, Tennessee today at the world's biggest barbecue cook-off. It's truly the Super Bowl of barbecuing.
Well, the Memphis in May may very well be the creme de la creme of barbecuing, and a lot of these folks that make it there really spend years perfecting and honing their craft and their individual style to get to Memphis. It's really an amazing event.
And I'm here today to find out, where is their sizzle? Is it in the sauce? Or maybe is it in the rub? Let's go find out. Would y'all believe that there's almost 300 competitors here at Memphis in May, and there's 70,000 spectators? Now that's a barbecue.
How you doing?
Fine, how you doing?
Fine. Come here. You want to try some of the best ribs you've ever had in your
Yes,
life?
I do.
The guy who cooked these ribs was one Memphis May ribs about 3 or 4
No.
times. They're kind of cool now, but just eat on enough.
This ain't too bad of a trip. Whether you like it smoky, tangy, sweet, or maybe even a little spicy, here in Memphis, they've got more ways to barbecue than you can shake a stick at. With all this culinary commotion, who knows what you're gonna run into? What are y'all doing?
Diamond hunting. Diamond hunting.
No, well, y'all look like y'all were lining up to moon me.
No, we're showing my better side. We're just being good people.
She lost her diamond last night.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. There are two major barbecue camps at the Memphis in May, the dry rub and the wet sauce barbecuers. And we're going to see which is the one that reigns supreme at this barbecue bonanza. Now, Jim and his Mile High Barbecue team's dry rub ribs soar above the competition. Jim!
Oh, hi, Paula.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm fine. It's great to be here, and I'm trying to beat the rain. It took me a minute to find you. But I hear that you make the best dry rub ribs at this Memphis in May deal. I can't wait to...
We would love to have you come in. We're going to show you how we actually prepare our ribs.
Well, I hear this is a team to be on.
This is it.
Well, show me.
Step right back here if you would. What we do is we start with a loin back rib. And we just rub it down as good as we can. This rub has 18 different ingredients, and it's absolutely wonderful. You have to be on the team to actually know the ingredients. You know how this top secret stuff is. If we tell you, we got to kill you and all that.
Good.
So, and we've only had to kill 3 people, but you know, it's okay. So.
It's just pouring down rain on us out there and thundering and lightning. Is this normal for Memphis in May?
Every year. If it doesn't rain in Memphis May, they moved it to a different month. But the thing of it is, if you're gonna cook in Memphis in May, you better have a rain suit. If you don't, you're not gonna win. What we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer these to the grill. We'll put them on, cook them, and we'll be ready to go. It's pretty bad out there.
Whoa. Now, y'all, I can't stand thunderstorms, but nothing is gonna keep me away from a good barbecue. So while everybody else is running to cover, I'm going to go find Jim and see if maybe he'll share some of those 18 ingredients with me that's got everybody shaking in their boots. After Memphis, I'm headed due south for a cowboy cookout in the Lone Star State. I so hope y'all are enjoying the show. And if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break. Welcome back, y'all. That was one heck of a storm. But now that it's over, this old girl is ready for some dry rub ribs. Jim, it's finally slacked off. Look, we can see the bridge again. Can we get to the barbecue grill?
Let's go take the ribs off and bring them in and sample something
ready,
great.
I'm
Go this
ready.
way if you would.
Jim, this is a heck of a grill you got here.
Thank you so much. It's not what it looks like on the outside, it's what's on the inside that counts.
There you go.
Let's open this thing up and let you take a look. The secret to telling if the rib is ready to come off the grill is to actually take the ribs, turn them over. The weight of the rib itself should break loose from the bone. This should pull from the bone at this point in time. Now what it has is that rib has a membrane around that bone and holds the meat to it. If this is cooked properly, that membrane will dissolve and that meat will pull clean of the bone. As you see, this rib still has just a little bit of time to go.
Now, who's gonna eat all this meat?
The thing about Memphis in May, Paula, that happens is there's 254 teams here. People need to realize that they have to be on a team to do this. These are private parties down here.
So if I'm sitting at home in Savannah, Georgia, and I hear about Memphis in May, that doesn't mean I should get in my car and show up here expecting to eat barbecue. Is that right?
We're not allowed to sell barbecue because of the health officials and the health rules that it takes as far as selling to the public. We're not allowed to sell to the public. So what we do is everything is a private party here. If you're coming from Savannah, contact Memphis in May and say, hey, can you hook me up with a team? I'd like to join a team. I'd like to be a part of a team, or can you help me out? And they'll be glad to do that. We've weathered the storm. We've got some excellent products here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a slab off and we're gonna take them back in and we're gonna show you what to expect for a beautiful dry rib. And so I'm gonna take this one. We're gonna put it on the chopping block. Paula, if you would do the honors, let me give you this.
Thank you,
Let's
Jim.
see how well we've done. If you'll take those to the prep kitchen, we will follow up and see if we can't see if we've done an excellent job today.
That sounds wonderful,
I'll close
Jim.
the door up and follow you right in.
Okay, Jim, we're gonna do that doneness test.
We've got to. We're going to take the rib, and what we're looking for on this, Paula, is we're looking for the membrane to break loose from the rib. So what we do is we take it
Yes.
and just see if it pulls free and clear.
It's there.
And I want you to try that if you would. That's wonderful. I want you to try that. This is something you have to eat with your fingers. This is what Memphis
It is absolutely the best rib I've had in Memphis. Did I say it was the only rib I'd had in Memphis? What a great honor to be here. Your barbecue and your team, y'all are great. But I tell you what, it's time for me to go check out your competition now. And I'll come back and let you know what they're doing.
We'd appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I had a
Have
great
good day.
time. Now that I've tasted what the dry rub camp has to offer, I think I'm going to go find my friend John, who's head of the Natural Born Grilling team, and just see what's up with his wet glazed Boston butt. Let's see which one is top pig around here. Hey, John.
Hey, Paula, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Hey, welcome to Natural Born Grillers. Come on in.
Thank you. I'm so glad it finally.
This weather.
Skies cleared up.
I am too.
It was horrible a little while ago.
It was.
Now I've tasted the dry today. I'm ready for the wet.
Well, let me show you how we do it real quick.
I want to know.
We're starting off with the raw shoulder right here. We start off with a nice, any kind of mustard. A lot of times we'll use a honey mustard too. Now, a trick to it is, let me get my dry rub here. You take our dry rub and we're going to put it on now. Here, taste this $1 million rub. It's got a lot of brown sugar in it.
It's so good.
And now we're going to rub the two together. And then this is what we start with. We're going to cook this shoulder for 20 hours at 225 degrees. And then when you get through with all of it, it's going to look just something like this. You want to open this side?
It won't burn me.
Won't burn you.
Oh my gracious.
You ready to grab one off here and taste of it?
You know I'm dying to taste that.
You want to pull that blade bone out? Go ahead, just pull it out.
I can pull him out.
Pull it out.
Oh.
You know when it's good and tender when there's nothing left on there.
Not a lick of meat left on this bone.
Now, I'm tell you the
It's
best
so-
piece. You see this little piece under the blade bone there? Look at the smoke ring in there.
That's exactly right. That's my
And
favorite
the moisture.
piece.
There you go.
It's my favorite piece on the whole.
Mine too. I thought I was the only one that knew that trick.
No, honey. Oh, It's incredibly, incredibly wonderful, John.
Thank you. You ready to put the coleslaw on now?
You know I is, baby.
Let's show you how to do this.
Yes.
Ready for a nice wet burger. Next thing we're going to do is get a little sauce on there. There's your wet sauce,
Okay.
good and wet. Ooh, that's going to be fine. And now here comes your mayonnaise. That's how we make a barbecue sandwich in Mississippi and at Tennessee, right there.
Oh, I can taste it.
You can taste it. If you want me to, I'll catch you.
I don't know if I can get my mouth around this, John.
Well,
I wish y'all were here with me. It's so good. I feel like I could eat that whole hog right by myself. I appreciate you having me.
you bet.
I'll see you later.
See ya.
So we leave in Tennessee, y'all, at the top of our tasting tour through the barbecue belt. And whether you like it shaken or like it stirred, it's the sweetness in the sauce that makes everyone here a winner. What a great time I've had here today. I feel like I'm almost pigged out, but the key word is almost. After we go get a lesson in barbecue hospitality, Kentucky Colonel style, we're off to Alabama for a special saucy experience. But before that, y'all, I gotta see if bigger really is better in San Antonio, Texas. I hope y'all are enjoying the show, and I want to hear from you. Tell me what recipes or videos you'd like to see me make by just leaving a short comment below. Now, let's get back to the show, y'all. Now, welcome back, y'all. I'm in search for the perfect plate in the southern states. And now I'm headed out on the range, following the wagon trains of the Wild West to have a traditional cowboy barbecue.
Texas is kind of a unique state for barbecue because once you start getting west of the Mississippi, you start to see beef and sausage, or what they call hot links, show up. And then it's your choice whether or not you put the sauce on. A lot of Texans prefer not to have sauce, but if you love beef, Texas is definitely the place to be.
You know, one thing all Texans agree on is that bigger is better. But when it comes to barbecue, that's where tempers flare. Texans have had over 100 years of fine-tuning their barbecue. They've used their geography, and their cultural traditions to create a whole host of barbecue dynasties. From the West, open pit and coal-fire barbecue, to the Mexican influence in the South with tortillas and chili peppers, to Central Texas, where the Europeans showed everyone how to slow smoke it, one thing's for sure. The lone star of this state's barbecue is brisket. I tell y'all what, I want to go chow down around that chuck wagon and then roam around one of the most beautiful ranches in these here Texas hills. Welcome to Diamond K Ranch, y'all, where the view is spectacular. But there's one thing better than the view, and that's the barbecue. Here at the ranch, Tom and Randy are the masters of the two staples of barbecue, sauce and smoke. Now they're going to show us how to slow down and have an old-fashioned barbecue, Texas style. Tom, you're not starting without me, are you?
No, good morning. Good morning.
How you doing? You got
I'm
everything?
fine.
Everything ready to go?
We're ready to go.
Tell me, Tom, what I can expect to actually see and eat today.
What we're going to start with is the beef brisket, which is what we call the center of the plate. Then we'll have some pork ribs, and we'll have a little sausage, some pinto beans, and some potato salad. And this would be a true Texas barbecue.
You know, this chuck wagon is fabulous.
Well, you know, with the chuck wagon, they started using these about 1865, right after the Civil War. The chuck wagon would travel with the cattle drives, and if you look at the side of the wagon, it had pots and pans. This would have been the cowboys' home away from home. Now, this is the simple part of the brisket. And I normally don't show people this because it is so simple.
To get his brisket ready for the grill, Tom's going to encrust both sides of the meat with a robust rub of garlic, pepper, onion, and oregano.
And you can see that makes a beautiful piece of meat.
Wow.
So, all right, if you'll help me and open up the pit, well, let's start this process.
Okay.
And this pit's good and hot. And I'm going to put it on. All right, Randy, tell me about the temperature of your pit.
Well, we're cooking at about 250 degrees, and this piece of meat has to be on there for about 12 to 15 hours.
Well, let's go do what cowboys do for 12 hours.
We'll be back after a while.
Y'all won't do. Now, while we wait for that brisket to cook, Randy tends to the fire, adding a new layer of mesquite coals every hour, surrounding the meat in a blanket of savory smoke until the succulent steer is done. And then he's going to add some ribs 8 hours later and then some sausage after that. You know, there are nearly 400 barbecue competitions held all over Texas each year. And no matter who comes out a winner, Texas barbecue is always a cause for pride and celebration.
Okay. Now, 12 hours later, this is it. This is a Texas barbecue. So come on, I want you to try this.
Oh, and it smells
But isn't that
heavenly.
What we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and cut this right here. And you can kind of see how the nice flavors are. And I'm going to go ahead. Oh,
I'm swallowing hard. Are you, Tom?
well, come on. This is what I want you to do. It's going to be real hot when you put it in your mouth. Now that's beef brisket Texas style.
Is out of this world.
Well, I'm delighted you like it.
I'll tell you what, I may turn into a cowgirl.
Well, I think that sounds good.
Now, where's the barbecue sauce? In the South, we eat barbecue sauce.
In Texas, this is a tomato-based sauce with a little vinegar. Of course, you can put molasses, sugar, whatever you want. Matter of fact, in some of these deals, we actually put some coffee if you want to just kind of and take it down. But it's for a preference. A lot of people like it on, and a lot of people like to eat it just the way you are.
Oh, I don't know which way I like it the best.
Now these are some pork ribs we've done, and here I want you to try one of those.
That looks delicious.
And so you have all of this, but remember, the center of the plate is going to be your brisket. This is a little pork sausage and pork and beef sausage. German, it's made right here in Fredericksburg. It's a great sausage.
Okay, I'll like mine whole, please. So what are we going to have along with this, or do we need anything?
Well, we always do. You'll fix some pinto beans, and we'll have a little potato salad. And and some fresh onion, a little jalapeno, and you've got everything you need.
You know, I've been barbecuing all my life, Tom, and it's amazing how different regions of our country do things different ways, and I've learned so much today. And the one thing I have learned is that I love beef brisket. I'm going home and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna learn how to cook brisket.
If you have any problem, I want you to call me.
I got your number, baby. Y'all, that brisket was a mind blower, but I gotta get moving if I wanna make it to the Kentucky Derby in time for their own brand of barbecuing, burgoo. Then we're gonna hightail it out of there for a buffet with our barbecue buddies in Alabama and Georgia as we sample our way through sensational Southern barbecue. I so hope y'all are enjoying the show, and if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break. Welcome back. Y'all hold on to your horses. I'm here at the Kentucky Derby, and I'm here for two reasons. First, the horses, and second, the barbecue. So before they start the race, I want to get all gussied up because I really do want to fit in here at Derby Day. Can y'all believe that I'm a 56-year-old Southern girl and I've never been to the Kentucky Derby? I'm so excited to be here. I can't hardly wait to get inside, so let's go. Now, being at the Derby has left me with a little less money in my pocket, but with a whole lot of fun memories that hopefully will last me a lifetime. Lucky for me, the mint juleps were flowing free. Kentucky's barbecue, like its thoroughbreds, is known for its kick, and I suspect that Kentuckians keep the secret right in Fort Knox. I better get a move on if I want to crack the code to Kentucky's cooking. I do want to keep in mind all that Scott shared about this state's supreme cuisine.
For Kentucky, they're very well known for their burgoo, which is a quintessential side dish for barbecue in Kentucky, which is really more like a barbecue chowder.
I'm fixing to go meet my friend Mike. We're going to the Kentucky Colonel's reunion, and we're going to get the lowdown on Kentucky barbecue. So y'all come go with me. We're going to find out all their secrets and take them home with us. Mike is known as the host of Kentucky. Colonels from all over the country come into Bardstown the day after Derby Day to enjoy this wonderful annual event. It's a burgoo barbecue banquet. This tradition is still stirring things up here in Kentucky. Good morning, Colonel.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good to see you.
It's so good to be here in
Welcome
Kentucky.
to Kentucky.
It's so great to be here. It's my first time.
Very good. You're going to have a great time.
Oh, I know I will. I know I will. Y'all are such hospitable people.
Well, we've been entertaining people around Kentucky for 200 years, so we're glad you're here.
Well, y'all are getting real good at it. I have promised all the viewers that we're going to get the skinny on this dish called burgoo that y'all do. I see your pots over there, and they're starting to cook. They've
been cooking burgoo in Kentucky for over 200 years. Let's go see what it's all about.
I can't hardly wait to find out.
Well, there is a lot of secret to burgoo. This is a wonderful, it's not a stew, it's not a soup, it's a concoction all its own. This burgoo has been cooking for 2 days, and it's got beef, veal, pork. We're now coming down to the vegetable portion where they put the vegetables in last. But these fellas have been up all night. And we've got 7,000 people of our nearest and dearest coming to have picnic with us.
So we're going to be eating with 7,000 people here today?
Kentucky Colonels from all the world are going to come and have lunch with us.
Now, how often do y'all cook
We cook burgoo at the Kentucky Colonels Barbecue every year, the Sunday after Derby. And this picnic has been going on for over 100 years.
Has it? Well, you've held up well.
Thank you.
So while we're waiting on this, what else cooking, Colonel?
We're going to be doing pork chops later on, butterflied pork chops on the grill.
Starving.
They are outstanding, and we season them especially for Kentucky.
Well, lead me to the pork chops,
Madam, let's go.
Now, I'm hoping, y'all, that these colonels are going to be willing to share their sauce secrets with me, because, you know, I could always use a new way to top one of my pork chops.
Let me introduce you to Bob Robinson.
Hey, Bob, I'm Paula.
He's going to
Nice
show you
to
about
meet you.
pork chops, hospitality Kentucky style.
I'm ready.
Now, what kind of pork chop is that, Bob?
This is a bone-in chop. We leave the bone in this, and we feel like it adds to the flavor.
Well, Bob, how long are you going to make me wait before I get a pork chop?
Well, I'm not gonna make you wait any longer. You hold this bun, and I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Tell you what, does that one look good to you?
That one looks delicious.
All right. You just catch that with your other bun there, and I'll slip that fork out.
Oh, it looks so good.
Now, what you got here is a Kentucky classic. It's a bone-in pork chop sandwich. So you need to work your way around that bone if you would.
Oh, and listen, and I can do that.
Is that gonna work for you? Well, I'm glad you're
Bob, it's out of this world.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
I tell you, a pork barbecue sandwich is about as good as it gets. Now, we call these pork burgers. And tell us about those. They're awfully popular down here.
Pork burgers are something that it's kind of a spin-off of a sausage, except we got a little bit more lean meat in it. And we cook it on an open grill, and we use our special sauce, again, just like we do on the pork chops for us.
Well, since you won't tell me what's in the sauce, I'd like to taste it straight up.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got a little bit in a cup right there. Why don't you just give that a try? A little bit of tomato, quite a bit of vinegar.
That a girl.
That's the best way to go.
Woman after my own heart.
It's good. A lot of vinegar in it.
Do you taste a lot of pepper in there?
Yes, I taste the pepper. Well, I tell you what, I sure would like to try the other things with this.
Well, I think we can get that done.
Don't forget my jar of sauce now, Colonel.
We'll bring it with you.
Okay. Thanks, Bob.
You're very welcome. We appreciate it.
Now, it's no surprise that at the Kentucky Colonel's reunion, I would run into the most famous of them all. Hey, how are you?
Oh, fine. How about you, honey?
You look like Colonel Sanders.
Well, thank you so much. It took me a long time to get out from underneath that sod, but I finally made it.
Well, listen, I want to know.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you steal my granny's chicken recipe?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Now, I heard that you did.
I got mine sealed up in a jar.
Speaking of recipes, I gotta go to the burgoo and just see if it's soup yet. Hey, I'm back. This is where I started this morning. This is where I want to end up.
Been a long day for you then, hasn't it?
Well, it's been a long day for y'all and a long night.
Yes.
Well, this should be really ripe.
It's rich. It's got a lot of spices in it.
It does.
Yes.
As the burgoo king, you feed burgoo to people from all over the world.
Yes. They said it would be.
It smells good.
They come every year, a lot of them do.
It's spicy but delicious. Colonel, you've had me at each pot tasting a bite of this and a bite of that. But what I would really like now is a plate with a little bit of everything so I could taste all the flavors together, because I really want to get what y'all are doing here. You think you could?
Let's find it. It would be my pleasure.
Oh, thank you, Colonel.
You're quite welcome. Paula, mint julep.
Oh, great.
With a picnic lunch is excellent.
Thank you, Colonel. I just love y'all's menu, the pork chops and the pork burger and the burgoo and the baked beans. I want to be a Kentucky Colonel.
Join the group.
Cheers. Colonel, thank you for a wonderful day. I'm not going to say goodbye. I'm going to say until next time.
We're pleased you came to Kentucky.
Thank you. Y'all are great. It was wonderful.
Take care.
I'll see you next time.
Ma'am.
Well, who would have thought there were so many variations of Southern barbecue, and there's still more. Now I'm destined for a down-home dip in the heart of Dixie. Then I bring it home to Georgia for a family feast with my two boys. I hope y'all are enjoying the show, and I want to hear from you. Tell me what recipes or videos you'd like to see me make by just leaving a short comment below. Now, let's get back to the show, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. We're on a tasty tour through the Southern state's supreme cuisine. From Tennessee's sweet and sassy to Texas's biggest and best to burgoo from the bluegrass state. Now we're on our way back to Georgia, but before we get there, I just need to make one quick stop in Alabama for a truly unique sauce that you just can't find nowhere else.
One of the things that's unique, at least from my perspective, to the state of Alabama is this white sauce that we have there. And it's this kind of creamy concoction of mayonnaise and black pepper and vinegar, and that's traditionally served over barbecue chicken. You talk about a culinary match made in heaven, that white sauce and that smoky chicken are just absolutely perfect together.
Alabama's slogan is the spirit of courage. And you gotta have a lot of courage and a lot of good barbecue secrets to compete with the grill masters that you can find at local barbecue competitions in the South. I'm looking for some guys from Alabama that have a very, very secret ingredient in the sauce that they make. And you won't believe what that secret ingredient is. It's my very favorite condiment in the whole world, mayonnaise. And I think he's right over my shoulder, so y'all come with me. We're gonna get the scoop on a mayonnaise sauce. Chris! Chris!
Hey, Paula, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic today.
Spill the beans to me, baby.
Hey, you've come to the
I
right
know
time.
about that mayonnaise sauce.
We've got some secrets laid out. Some white barbecue sauce. How about that?
Can't wait.
Where I come from, barbecue sauce is supposed to be white.
I've never heard of that.
Well, come on into my kitchen and we'll see what we've got going. This sauce, now you realize this recipe's been around since 1925 in our restaurants, and I may get in trouble for doing this.
Uh-oh, I don't want you to get in trouble.
Oh, well, let's go for it, okay? Let's start out with mayonnaise, okay?
A good quality mayonnaise.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. And we've got apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, water, and we've got sugar, salt, black pepper, and horseradish, prepared horseradish and red pepper.
Oh, so it's a little hot.
Well, you know, we like things with a little bit of spice down here. We sure do. There we go. Let's whisk it up, see what we come up with. Stir it, get it all mixed up and everything.
It sounds so heavenly. If you just knew how much I love mayonnaise. You don't mind if I stick my finger in your bowl,
Go
do
right
you?
ahead. Go right ahead.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe how good that is.
That's a secret.
And I will not say a word about what's in it or how to make it.
Let's get this to the grill.
Let's go. I can't
Let's
wait.
go. We made it to the grill, Paula.
All right, what you got in here?
Ooh, we have some chicken thighs and some chicken breasts and some pork tenderloin.
I love it, love it, love it.
Let's get the good stuff on it.
I love thighs. I love chicken thighs.
Oh, I do too.
That's where all the juice is. How long have you been doing this, Chris? Oh man,
Look at this
you are.
right here.
I thought we were just going to dip a little corner in.
Oh no, you submerge it, and that white sauce will slowly run off there and make a fabulous plate.
Well, I can't wait to taste this.
Great.
Do you mind?
Go right ahead.
Holy camole. It's so wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing the recipe
Paula,
with me.
it's been my pleasure today. I'm certainly glad you stopped by.
I wish I could stay, but I got more barbecuing to do.
Great to see you, Paula.
Good to see you, dear.
Okay.
Bye.
Come back and see us.
We'll see ya. Wow. I'll always remember this trip. I sampled some of the best barbecue I've ever had. I can't wait to get home and tell my boys all about the mayonnaise barbecue sauce I just tasted. But before I hit the road to Savannah with all my saucy secrets, I'm gonna stop and get some family tips from my favorite aunt. Hey y'all, welcome to my hometown of Albany, Georgia. These are the streets that I actually grew up on. Spending time with my family has always been so important to me. As a child, I remember many a summer sitting out on the bank of the Flint River, enjoying the water and the cool breeze. And the best part is, we didn't have to travel far out of Albany for a good meal because I came from a long line of good Southern cooks. And a very special woman still lives here, and that would be my Aunt Peggy. She holds all the answers and keys to our heritage. Through the food and the stories that she tells me, I want to get some very special moments from those memories and share them with you. Here I am back in Albany after all these years, and I want to talk barbecue with you.
Oh, I'd love to. And I love your daddy's barbecue recipe.
But his barbecue chicken and your barbecue chicken they always were kind of like a rival because
Right.
you would take Daddy's barbecue sauce and throw
peanut butter in it.
Crunchy peanut butter.
Crunchy peanut butter.
And I wouldn't use anything but the crunchy because I wanted to, when I chewed on it, I wanted to feel that crunch.
And, you know, I don't think I'll ever forget those 4th of Julys.
I know you won't, and I won't either.
And I want to show people how we do it.
Yes.
Down here. But where do you think I ought to get the meat?
Now you know.
Striplings. Okay, it's off to Striplings then.
Now, as y'all just heard, the best place to get your meat is Striplings. I've been coming here for years, and Skeeter always has just what I need. So after I get my lesson in stuffing pork chops with their signature sausage recipe and pick up some ribs for the grill, it's time for me to head on home and get to cooking.
First thing we're going to do is cut the pocket in there.
Yeah.
Then all we got to do is set them up and poke them in. Is that it?
Well, I wish I had more time to chat, but I gotta run. Thanks for all your help, Skeeter. I've enjoyed my road trip so much. We started with a few questions in Tennessee, to rub or not to rub, and where's the beef in Texas? Then it was off to Kentucky for a barbecue bite with the Colonel, and where the sauce has just as big a kick as the horses. Then when I thought I'd tried it all, I found my mayo in Alabama. And when I come back, I'm going to share all my tasty memories when I sit down with my boys for a good old Savannah barbecue. I so hope y'all are enjoying the show. And if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break. Welcome back. Our barbecue road trip has taken us near and far, and all of our meals were memorable, but the sauce was definitely the star. We had it drizzled, dipped, dunked, splashed, soaked, rubbed, and basted. The sauce can be spicy or sweet, sour or sassy. Top it with your pork pulled, sliced, or diced. You can flame it, grill it, sear it, smoke it, or roast it. But no matter where you ramble, no matter how it's served, it's never a gamble. It's the barbecue you deserve. So there's only one thing left to do. Get home and start cooking and see if we've learned something new.
Hey, welcome home, Mom.
Hey, guys.
Welcome home, Mom.
Oh, it's so good to be home.
How you doing? So glad to see you.
Oh, my goodness.
How was your
so
trip?
Oh,
You
it
have
was
awesome
great.
time?
It was great.
Did you get
It was
plenty to eat?
wonderful. Yes. Speaking of little pigs, I had a great time, guys.
Awesome.
I learned things that money can't buy. These people have sauces and traditions and the way they do things. And on the way home, I was thinking, my goodness, you know, I've got traditions that were handed down to me from Daddy, from Aunt Peggy, and it's so important that I hand it down to y'all too. Have y'all ever made your Granddaddy Hires' sauce before?
I don't think I have. As many times as I've eaten it, I don't think I've ever fixed it.
So simple, you do it in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But Aunt Peggy took this recipe and she added peanut butter to it.
We've eaten that a million times.
Yes, you have eaten it. So it's very important that you know how to make it.
Good. Okay, let's do it.
And then I've got another thing that I want to show y'all that your Uncle Jerry Dean, taught me years and years ago. It's not really a sauce because it's very, very thin.
Looks like a broth.
Yeah, it does look like a broth, doesn't it? But it tenderizes your meat and keeps it moist without leaving any flavors to it, because y'all both know that we're going to get our flavors from that meat cooked over that charcoal and wood and throwing our barbecue sauces.
Well, let's get started because we ain't been sitting around since you left.
You hadn't.
We
You
got
hadn't
some
been
stuff to
slacking
show
off?
you.
Well, tell me what y'all are
Not
doing.
as far as you know. Bobby's doing something real neat. I can't wait to try this. Dessert burritos, my downfall. I'm making dessert burritos that are packed full of Snickers, which is my favorite candy. It's gonna be a lip-smacking sensation.
It sounds like it, son. Okay, well, you've got that covered, so I'm gonna start on the sauce right here on the grill with the chickens, and I'm gonna use my wonderful piece of old cast iron, which is so reliable. Now, I'm gonna start with the butter. I'm using 1 stick of melted butter, and I'm just gonna let that peanut butter, see how it's starting to melt in with that butter? And your Aunt Peggy likes it with nuts. So it makes it, you got that crunchy crunch kind of going on in your sauce.
Right.
Okay, now the peanut butter has melted, And I'm gonna add 1 cup of Worcestershire sauce. And I'm gonna use fresh lemon juice, and the barbecue sauce is ready.
Hey, Mama, can I test that?
Shoot, yeah, honey.
I just want to see what it tastes like.
It's just delicious.
It's good. Okay, Bob, what are you doing? I'm making the dessert burrito. Awesome. My favorite.
To make his dessert burritos, Bobby fills flour tortillas with almond paste, Snickers, marshmallows, and shredded coconut. And then he's gonna roll them up and wrap them in foil.
And you drop these puppies on the grill?
How long are you gonna cook them for?
5 to 8 minutes.
That sounds great. So just long enough for everything to kind of melt together.
That's it.
Sounds like we should be about ready to eat. I want to look at the ribs. Now, let me do one more swabbing.
So the whole point behind this sauce is to keep the pork nice and juicy.
Yes, you want it moist. When you pick up that pork, whether it's a butt or ribs, and you put it in your mouth and you bite down on it, you just want all that juice and flavor to explode in your mouth.
Well, everything's all set. Earlier, I cooked up the pork chops I got from Skeeter, and Aunt Peggy's chicken, and my ribs done in Uncle Jerry's basting sauce are ready to munch on. And I can't wait to try Bobby's dessert burritos. So now I can finally sit down with my 2 boys and give this Deen feast a try.
All right, we can't have a barbecue without sweet tea, can we?
No, baby, no. Here.
No.
Thank you.
Well, our table just looks spectacular, guys. Y'all,
It does look great.
Y'all did a wonderful job, and it's so good to be back home and eating barbecue with
glad
my
to have you home,
favorite boys.
Tastes better
And
when
the
you're
whole
here.
It tastes better with y'all too.
I want you to try one of those pork chops. All right, I will.
I love ribs. Would you
How you
mind
want to handle it? You want the platter?
I tell you what,
I think I can reach.
you stay right where you are, son. I can reach. Yum. How's the pork chop? And y'all see, it's stuffed
What's
with.
it stuffed with?
It's stuffed with their homemade sausage that they make right there.
It's such a different flavor inside the chop. It's so good.
Well, it's wrong.
It makes me happy.
It makes you happy.
All right, Mama, last but not least, the desserts I was making with Snickers and marshmallows and coconut.
Almond paste.
Try it. Yeah, almond paste. I'm sorry.
Oh my
I was too
goodness.
excited about you trying it.
It looks delicious.
It does look. Is it good?
You did a good job with that, Senorita.
Thanks, Mama.
I've had such a good time. I've traveled all over the place looking for people's traditions and their roots and their barbecue and their sauces.
Although I think my family's recipes could bring home a barbecue trophy, I know I'm one lucky chick to have learned a few more secrets that I can hide up my sleeve. So I'm going to be sure to incorporate all that I've learned on my road trip, because I want my barbecue to be the best it can be.
But you know what? There's nothing like coming home, though, and sitting down to my own barbecue with these 2 precious sons of mine. There's no better ending than the one I'm having right now. I hope y'all have a good time in your own backyard. And until next time, America, we wish you best dishes from our barbecue to yours. Yum.
It's good. Pork chop.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.